everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome! In this channel, I talk about space exploration and how humans could potentially colonize other planets in our solar system. In my last video, I talked about how humans could live in cloud cities on the upper atmosphere of Venus. I'll leave a link to it in my description below, as well as the link to my video regarding the colonization of Mars. If you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be a bit different. I'm not going to talk about a planet. I'm actually going to talk about a moon. Oh, no, not this moon, no. I'm talking about Saturn's largest moon and the second largest natural satellite in our solar system, Titan. Now, as per usual, let's get into some basic facts about Titan. Number 1, Titan's diameter is 50% larger than the Earth's moon, making it among the largest natural satellites in the solar system. If it weren't for the fact that it orbits Saturn, Titan would probably be considered a planet, as it's actually larger than Mercury. Number 2, it takes Titan 15 days and 22 hours to orbit around Saturn. This is almost the same time it takes Saturn to spin around its own axis, one full spin. This is known as synchronous rotation, which means that the same side of Titan is always pointed to Saturn. Number 3, it was discovered in 1655 by Dutch astronomer Christian Huygens. This moon was named after mythological Titans, the brothers and sisters of the Greek god Cronus. Several probes have imaged Titan, but only one has visited the surface, the Huygens lander. It arrived on January 14, 2005, and sent data for about an hour and a half, making it the most distant landing of any mission in the solar system. So why should we colonize Titan? Not gonna lie, this isn't my number 1 on my list of habitable planets. But it does have its charms. First of all, Titan doesn't have oxygen. Wait, that doesn't sound like a very compelling reason, but it does have oxygen. Well, not really. Let me explain. The moon mostly comprises water, ice, and rock. So there technically is oxygen in Titan, in the form of ice as well as liquid water under the surface. And in theory, we could generate breathable air from them. Now, like I mentioned before, Titan also has water. I don't think I need to explain why. Water is good, we like water. Also, this is a reminder for you to drink water if you haven't today. But anyways, we don't exactly know how much water there is, but scientists speculate that the water underneath Titan's surface would be enough to fill an entire ocean. Additionally, there's ice on the surface, so in theory we could also extract water from these two sources. There are actually lakes on the surface of Titan, but we can't really utilize them as well. They're made of liquid methane and ethane. Oh, and it also rains the same 2 chemicals in the sky, so better not forget to bring your umbrella when you go out. Right, so we don't exactly have a ready-made water and oxygen supply. It rains methane and ethane outside, and oh, I forgot to mention, the average surface temperature is negative 197 degrees Celsius. How are we gonna do the food thing? Scratch that, how are we gonna, live? Titanium habitats. In theory, if we can erect a shelter and supply it with water and breathable air, we could farm our own food by utilizing hydroponics. This could also help protect us from the extreme temperature and the toxic showers outside. Additionally, there is plenty of nitrogen, ammonia, methane, and hydrocarbons that can be used to generate crazy energy. There are more potential fuels in Titan than there are on Earth. This would be extremely useful for transporting necessary food and equipment, especially when you consider the distance between Titan and Earth. If living on Titan turns out to be not so ideal, we could always use Titan as a pit stop for rockets to recharge and continue on their journeys. Now we got the titanium shelters down pat. What if we want to go outside? Well, we know that there's no oxygen on this moon, but we could get around that problem by using oxygen tanks when we're outside. Titan's air pressure is only about 1.5 times greater than that of Earth's, so even though we might need oxygen tanks, we wouldn't need pressure suits to go outside. I mean, you should probably still throw on a jumper though, because, the temperature is so cold that it turns methane into liquid. You can safely say that there won't be many beach trips on Titan. We could probably have a cool indoor beach party in habitats though. Additionally, Titan also does have a thick atmosphere, which mostly comprises nitrogen with a little bit of methane thrown in. This can protect us from solar radiation. One last thing to consider is Saturn. If humans were to live on Titan, we would get to see a clearer image of Saturn in the skies. So there's Titan. It is a bit of a struggle on the water and oxygen front, it's freezing cold and it rains methane. But if you're a homebody and prefer staying in your titanium dome, life wouldn't be so bad. There are great resources and great views, and if anything, we could still use Titan as a refueling base. So what do you think? I would love to hear your opinions below in the comment section. Or you can reach me by Instagram and Twitter. That's it for me today. Bye!